Nimble with Numbers!
Nimble with Numbers. Scott Simpson here with you guys. Ending Oktoberfest weekend, number one, victorious. Let's just put it that way. Very victorious. Very excited. I'm here to drink my last beer of the day. This has been a great weekend. Happy Oktoberfest weekend to everybody here. If you min cashed, if you max cashed, if you fast cashed, if you stacked attack, whatever you did today, I hope you were successful. I've got some great news. You can see on the screen behind me that I placed today. I actually brought home a nice little chunk, the nicest chunk that Nimble's ever bitten off. You know, I got second place in a nice little DK 125K tournament, 50-cent entry. I turned my 50 cents into 5K. I'm really excited. So cheers to me. This is a Great Lakes Oktoberfest beer. They are out of, I believe, Ohio. Cheers. You got to have it in the Oktoberfest Stein here, or the German Stein. There you go. Prost. That was well deserved. I got to tell you, last year I min cashed. This year I got the man's coin from my guy Pete Oberzet. You know, just rub this a little bit before each DFS entry. It works wonders. So I moved from the min cash to the max cash. So shout out Pete Oberzet and your man's coin. I'm not going to say it put me over the edge, but it might have had something to do with it. Let me share real quick my lineup with you guys. Talk about what I was thinking when I made this lineup and kind of, you know, take it from there. So I liked Josh Allen. I like what I saw last week against a Jets just defense that wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. I thought that he turned the ball over a few times too many last week, but he still was in the top five, and I thought that was really impressive. He scored over 33 points last week. You know, he really did a great job, and so he was somebody I was looking at from the beginning, and I didn't hear one person, not one person, talk about Diggs. I didn't hear anybody talking about pairing him and Diggs up. So I thought that gave me a little bit of an angle. I didn't tell anybody about it. I didn't talk about it. I didn't share it on the show. I didn't tout it. I thought it was a little secret gem that I was going to hold on to myself. After his 10 targets in week one, I loved it. So I put him, a little Diggs and Josh Allen stack. And then, come on, man, Calvin Ridley's my guy. I've been talking him up for months. You know, adjust your ranks. Go back and look. Scott has been talking about adjusting the ranks on Calvin Ridley. I bet my man at the Ralph Macho, my partner at the Fantasy Millionaires podcast, that I bet him, though, that Calvin Ridley would outscore Julio Jones this year. He took the bait, man. I can't believe he took the bait. Calvin Ridley is coming through. Aaron Jones, what can we say about Aaron Jones? I think he just scored another touchdown. I like how we thought he couldn't get 18 again, and he's going to prove us wrong. He's just going to get 20. So Aaron Jones is a beast. I'm glad I rostered him myself. And then my guy, CD Lamb, oh, man, if that would have been a touchdown, I could have won 10 Gs if he would have gotten the ball up Dak just a little bit higher on one of those end zone plays. Incredible game for the Cowboys coming back. A nail-biter. Watched every second of that. And my guy, CD, over 100 yards. Congratulations, getting that bonus. I appreciate it as well. And then I got to tell you, this is these last two plays were kind of, you know, I'm gonna give homage to where it's due. I picked Tyler Higbee myself, and had a few people try to talk me off it, but you know, I didn't budge off of it for one of my lineups, and I like Tyler a lot, and he rewarded me with 3 receiving touchdowns. Tyler, you are the man, Mr. Higbee. And Jordan Reed, that came from Mr. Pete Davidson himself over at Rotobahn on Twitter at Rotobahn. You know, Pete Davidson, he's my favorite Pete Davidson by far. He's the best. He talked about Jordan Reed on his podcast, his DFS podcast, which I'm a religious fanatic for. I love him, and so I picked up that nugget there. Lots of nuggets out there to pick up. The Bucs defense, I looked into last year, and they were the only team to hold Christian McCaffrey under 20 points both times they played him. So I got to tell you guys, really excited about this cash. This kind of starts the process of kind of building the Nimble and the Fantasy Millionaires. We're gonna go places. We're trying to win the Millie Maker. You know, I didn't win the Millie Maker, but I cashed. I was very excited about that. I want to talk and just let everybody know I'm really grateful for all the help that everyone's given me over the years of the DFS, and I can't wait to do even bigger and better things. Shout out Fantasy Points. Shout out Occupy Fantasy. Great tools. Unfortunately, boys, you guys didn't build the winner. This was me. Yeah, this was a hand-picked lineup. Didn't generate this with any generator. This was the old Nimble with Numbers noodle. So I love those things. Great tools. But the old noggin, sometimes look at the game script, you just think about where the opportunity is going to be and get yours. All right, guys, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tuck in. Got myself and pizza. I'm going to go eat the rest of this bad boy. Watch the second half. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week in the DFS world. Go win some money, man. Go cash.